don't know if I showed you this, but it's like Susreime strat for GT Code Max. It makes like the chorizo strat to move to the left and to the right, and it's kind of interesting how it works. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it looks great, man. It looks really great. I want to show you guys. It looks really great. So you're here, right? And I'm just gonna, just gonna do a CF. I don't know if I have a reserves. No, I'm fine. But the way it works is that, like, you do a X mode strat here, which you necessarily want to use X-ray, so you kind of bounce here, and at the right frame you just push, you hit your jump button, and right away you hit your run button, and it activates. It allows samus to be running in running mode while you're on X-ray mode, actually. So it's like, no, it's not like this. Nah, it's kind of hard, you know. There you go. So I'm kind of like pressing left and my run button. That's the only things I'm pressing. So if I let go of my left dpad, like the left direction here, it's gonna be like this, right? And it moves. And if I do this, like, if you pay attention to the mini map, like right on the top right of the screen, you'll see that it's moving, and the statue is kind of moving. But if it moves too much, then Samus will actually crash. You know, it's gonna crash the game because it's not gonna recognize I don't know, BT statue of the room. It's kind of a cool trick. See, we can make it move. Like if you're let's say you're facing left, and like you face left, and you just like you keep like you just tap like left, and Samus will start running. But if you press right, she's gonna stop and she's gonna just face right. But if you press like right again, she's gonna start running. And that's kind of the way it works. Like I try to figure out how it works, but it's like this so far. See, like you make it move. It's kind of interesting though. I mean, you make it move, but like at the same time, if you get too close to the statue, like the game's gonna crash. And I think like the reason why it crashes is because you're not supposed to get really close to it, because you're like, if you see like when like my X-ray is like the beam is actually facing left, but you can actually get it. The beam, you see like this whole kind of a triangle, but to the so it's kind of you know, like not really upside down, but it's kind of it's sided. You know, it's a sided triangle kind of thing. So if you notice this, like, cause if I do this, if I face right, you'll see that the beam itself is not gonna face right to right. So yeah, that's kind of how it works, I guess. It's kind of confusing, but yeah. See, like I'm only pressing the run button here because if I let go of it, Samus will lose the Samus will lose the she'll lose the X-ray scope, X boost, X-ray, this X mode, X-ray scope state, kinda. So this is why I'm not letting go of my run button. I'm only pressing my run button. So another thing, if you keep like you know, like carbon pumping like this, Samus do this, and she does that too. It's kind of interesting how it works. And if you crouch, the game's gonna. If you crouch, the game's gonna crash. You can't crouch. It didn't actually crash, but it's something like this, you know. Like, I'm gonna try to do it one more time. See, got it first try right now. I made it look easy, but it's not, man. It's a really tight jump. I gotta be on the right footing. So, another thing is that if you actually aiming up and you're holding your angle up, but at the same time, if you keep running, like I'm pressing my left direction on my D-pad, my run button, and my angle up, and these are the three buttons that I pressed simultaneously right now at the same time. But if I press my jump button too and keep pressed, Samus is gonna turn into this spin jump state, and she's gonna actually be stuck, like really stopped in the air, like stuck in the air like this. But if I let go of my run button in my left direction on my D-pad, and but I'm gonna be keeping pressing. I'm not gonna let go of my jump button. I'm angle up. So the way it works is like you're gonna let go of your left direction on your D-pad and your run button, and you're not gonna let go of your angle up and your jump button, and this is gonna allow Samus to jump up like this. And this is not gonna crash the game, but like if you actually crouch or just jump in the vertically position, I don't know, it won't work. It's kind of how it works. You can't do shit like